Coming up this Thursday at the Kingsport Higher Education Center, the Southern Appalachian Plant Society will hold a very unique look at the landscape architect of the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, Frederick Law Olmstead. And here to preview this wonderful event are Kathy Waldo and Hugh Conlon. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, before we get into the event, tell us more about the Southern Appalachian Plant Society.
Okay, SAPS as we call it. It's a great organization, a gardening organization, and it was put together really out of a master gardener group that we have in Tennessee. And it's an offshoot of that, and they wanted to present more programs and other information to the area, and it's for our members and the community as well. And so we have about 250 members.
Okay.
And we're always looking for people to come and join us. And we have wonderful projects, programs, and tours. We get a newsletter and all the information about our area as well as surrounding areas, gardens and different tours, anything that you might want to do in gardening.
And this area is definitely
is
got some of the best, most beautiful gardens, both beautiful gardens and functional gardens for vegetables. Whatever kind of gardening you're into, you can do it here.
Right. There's something for everybody. And our group has horticulturists, we have nursery professionals, we have educators, we have regular people like most of us, and we do gardening from the beginning to experts.
All right.
So it's everything that you might want.
All right, Hugh, tell us about this big event that's coming up this Thursday.
Okay, Frederick Law Olmstead.
Right.
It's not going to be there in person, but the closest to it is a dramatist from Allentown, Pennsylvania, a good friend of mine. He was down 5 years ago to do a program for us on John Bartram, and he did that. We did that at ETSU, one of the playhouse. Anyway, he's here to do Frederick Law Olmstead, and you may build more estates.
Yes. Look at that.
He designed it. I went to Cornell University, and he designed that, and Harvard University, and Yale University, yada, yada, yada. My son just graduated from Stanford University out in Palo Alto, California.
Right.
I mean, he did it all. Botanical gardens operating, just your downtown areas, many cities. We'll have a handout to show just some of the many places across the country. And then when he retired in 1895, Frederick Law Jr. took over the practice, and it continued on, because I think Frederick Law Jr. actually was more involved than Dad in the on the Biltmore property.
And you know, that's just the closest one to us. But his footprint is all over this country.
Central Park.
Yes.
I think if you haven't been to Central Park in New York, and I grew up in Brooklyn, and it's Prospect Park there, and basically they were working the two parks at the same time.
Right.
So
and let's talk about this gentleman's coming in. He's going to be portraying Olmstead, and kind of give us what's going to happen during this program.
Well, I haven't heard much from the speaker.
Okay, he's coming. Yeah, he's coming in. He's doing John Bartram in Knoxville.
Yes.
Knoxville the night before, but he'll be here to in person, in costume, to portray and talk about the toils and problems he had in putting together I'm sure the Biltmore property, but probably we'll talk about Central Park and many of the other hundreds of projects that he did in his lifetime. You know, as he's considered to be the father of American landscaping.
Right. All right. That sounds like it's going to be a unique event and a fun event as well. Let's get by that information. Southern Appalachian Plant Society having guest speaker Kirk Brown for portraying Olmstead this Thursday, 7 p.m. at the Kingsport Higher Ed Center. If you need more information, go to saps.us.